So let's start on that, and then also you're going to learn about the rib, how to create a rib on this assignment. Okay, so we're going to go chapter 6 tutorial 2. All right, everything is ready to go. We're going to go to the plane. We're going to place this, the sketching plane will be on the front datum plane. Okay, we say extrude, placement define, and we're going to click on the front, and everything else is going to be automatically set. Okay, references and orientation. Okay, sketch view, turn off the plane. No need to put center line. All we have to do is create a rectangle on this quadrant here. All right, and then I'm going to create a line which will be from here to there, and let me just trim this piece and this piece right there, and we're going to have the height of 8. Okay, 8, and this measurement here is 72, and this is also 8. Okay, great, and this should be, the height should be 68. Okay, 68. And let me see if I can double click and go 68. All right, so and this is 8, and everything else is good to go, and okay, very good. So that's the thickness here is 8. All right, and this thickness is 8, which is the same. And then we have to give another rectangle somewhere here. Okay, and we're gonna go down here. This width, we can say this is about let's see, the height is from there to there is 18. Okay, if I see that nicely, okay, we can make this to be 18, and this is also 8. Okay, this is 8. All right, great. Let me have that under control, and this is also, I'm gonna trim this piece twice because it's overlapping. Okay, and then we're gonna go and do this dimension from here to there is 20. So from this point to here is going to be 20. Okay, 20. And that is, if this is 20, and that should be 8. Okay, 8. All right, let's see what else do we need to do in here so the dimensions are correct. So that is 20, 72, 68, 8, and I think that's about it. Okay, that's what we have so far. We're gonna go check, and the depth should be 38. Okay, depth should be 38. Okay, 38, and that's what we see in here. We go check. All right, great. Next, let me do something in here. Okay, if I wanted to use the front datum plane in the middle, okay, we want it in the middle. It's a good, it will be good to extrude in both direction. Okay, I'm gonna go to extrude and then edit definition. Remember, instead of doing the blind extrude, you can click on the depth and say in both direction. Okay, by doing that, you can bring the front datum plane in the middle of this solid model. See that here? So that now we have the datum plane, the front datum plane, it's in the middle. See it here? It's in the middle. So we're going to place the rib on that datum plane. Okay, great. So ready to go, and we can go to profile. We're gonna go to profile rib right there, and then we're gonna say reference, define. We're going to click on front datum plane. Okay, that's a front datum plane. The line of sight, you see this arrow is perpendicular to this plane, and the reference and orientation is right, that's good. And then we can go sketch. Okay, so it comes toward you. All right, so we're going to place references. Okay, this is right here, or you can go right click and say references. Okay, or just right here, either or. Okay, either you can just click right, and by pressing on a right click you see references. So you put references here and you put references there. Solve, close. All right, so we put a line, and from this somewhere here to there, and then we're gonna give dimension. Okay, and this dimension should be 15. The height of the rib should be 15, and the width is going to be from this point to right here. We're going to have I believe it's 32. Okay, I see. Let's just go here. It's 32. Okay, great. So now that we have that nicely positioned, and we can just rotate them, and you can see where we're at, and then we say check, and see this arrow pointed upward. Please reverse that. Okay, make sure you click on it and it's going to reverse, and then we're going to give a thickness of the rib, which is 8. Okay, 8. So that's how you create the profile rib. All you have to do is just create the hypotenuse of a right triangle. Okay, you don't need to create the entire, like a 2 legs, the other 2 legs, like this one and this one. Just the hypotenuse, just one line, and there we go. Okay, so that's what we have. Next, we're gonna create this cylinder on this face here. Okay, on this face. So we don't need the plane or anything. Okay, so if you just look at the orientation, check that always. Okay, before you proceed, you say front, that's a front. Okay, if I wanted to color it, I'm gonna say the front is going to be, for example, red. That's a front datum plane, and this is green. Maybe we can say the right. Okay, right datum plane, and that's what we have. And then if you look from the top view, and we just make it just arbitrary, just a color control, and then say this is here. We say okay, and these are the side of the rib. Maybe we put this color here, and this one, and maybe control that one. Okay, that's what will be the rib. And this is also the top, so we should just be consistent, and we can say this is the top, also the blue. Okay, blue is looking from the top. Say if you go from the top, everything is blue. If I go and click on the right, everything is green, except that this is blue because there's a portion of the rib is showing from this angle. Okay, this angle. And the right, the front datum plane or front view, that's a front view, red. Top view is blue. Right side view is green. Okay, green color. So if I go to model and click on this extrude and click on this surface here, and we're gonna go to a sketch view. All right, no problem. If for clarity, maybe you can just say no shade. Okay, we're gonna drop a circle somewhere here. Right, so we're gonna click on circle somewhere here. Now we're gonna give dimension. Okay, we're gonna, instead of using the whole tools, I think it's easier on a rectangular surface, is easier to use extrude. Okay, you can use the whole tools, no problem, but you have a little bit difficult time maybe positioning it. Okay, so I'll just go with extrude. So I'm going to dimension, I'm going to the I'm going to have another circle in here. Okay, let's see if I and no problem, we're gonna do this whole later on. Okay, later on. So let me dimension this. So the dimension is going to be and this is from there to there is going to be 19. Okay, 19. And then the height with respect to the top edge here is going to be come on, and so we can have that to be 15, and the diameter of the outer circle will be 28. So this is diameter is 28, and that is good to go. All right, that's so far so good. 28, 15, and that is good. Now I'm going to show you something. Okay, here. All right, so we position that and we go, and the amount of extrude is 17. Okay, the amount of extrude is 17. All right, beautiful. Now that we have that, we are going to remember that I didn't create the circle, the second circle that's a hole. That would have caused problem because we extruded the cylinder out in this direction, and now we're gonna turn the axis on. Okay, you can see the axis here. All right, so right there, that's the axis for the cylinder. Now I'm gonna use the hole tools. Okay, this here, right here, I'm gonna drop it on this surface here, and you can just drag it to the side for clarity and give the diameter of 20. Okay, give the diameter of 20. Hold the control key down on the keyboard, hold it down, and then just click on this axis. Automatically this will be a hole that is going to be cut through this cylinder. Okay, just click on it. Just see that there's a hole cut through it. So beautiful. See how we did that. Last step was this one here, that hole. Everything is good to go, and then I'll say check. And so I'm going to use maybe green on this surface here. Okay, that surface, because that's from right side view, and I'm going to make maybe this cylinder control. Okay, if you want to select multiple surfaces, hold the control down so you can click on multiple surfaces. Okay, all right, so that is the end of this solid model, and I have checked all the dimension, and it seems like everything is clear. So this is all right, and then you know how to create the mechanical drawing. Maybe in another video I'm gonna show you how to create mechanical drawing. Okay, for all from now on, all three sections of engineering 151 you should be comfortable using creo parametric. I hope all of you have the software installed on your computer. Please do not worry about submitting the assignment at this point. According to college rules, for starting next week, the online or a remote connection with you with the classes will start. Not my classes, all the classes, the college classes. You meet with a professor via Zoom or any other maybe online software. I think most people will be using Zoom. I'm using Google Drive. I'm using OBS to record this video, and I'm going to post this on a Google Drive, also on YouTube. So you have all those technology in your disposal to be able to learn, because the key and the objective of what we are trying to accomplish here is to help you learn all the fundamental topics in engineering or math or sciences or general education, and whatever, you know. It's a tough time that we have at this point. Okay, I understand, everybody understands, the whole country, the whole world is facing this dilemma, but let's be positive and do work that it will make us stronger. Okay, do not give up at all. I know there's a lot of bad news, but we will make it. Okay, we'll make it. I promise you, everything will be fine, and things will be better. Tomorrow will be better. Things will be better because we're going to overcome this tough time. All right, guys. I think I want you to know that I will be communicating for you with all of you. I'm there to help you in any way I can, and I will post the announcement and send you the link to the Zoom so that on Saturday class, starting next Saturday, okay, next, not this, tomorrow, which is the 21st, and the Saturday, let me see, Saturday class, the 28th. I will be with you for an hour or 2 hours. Any questions you have, we will meet via Zoom. Okay, try. If you have not used Zoom, there are plenty of instruction or training everywhere. I had to learn. I've never used the Zoom in the past, so I had to ask people to show me how to use them, and I went to the training at school that provided. So I'm experimenting as well. I don't know everything about it, but I will learn, and I will be able to use them in an effective way. So wish you all the best, but please check your Canvas for announcement, and please use your browser or the link that I send it to you. Just copy onto your browser, and you should be able to see all the videos. Okay, wish you all the best.